Huh. This feels a bit dirty. Okay, looks like it's recording. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Miggy Plays Minecraft. Today, we're going to be taking care of this skeleton right here. Oh! Owned. We're going to take care of that skeleton, and we're going to do some interior design work. Hello, cow. And I don't know how she got up there. Don't ask me how. So we're gonna take care of some interior design work. Not in this place. This is the village that I've started working on, and there's a guy in here. Hello, guy. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Who sells books, or who buys books rather, and sells bookshelves. And I wanna give him all my books. I have so much paper. I have all this paper. Actually, I have a lot of books. Why have I not done that yet? Hello, boink, and I have to get leather basically for the paper. So, I don't want to kill that cow that's up there because she's so sweet. But we can make the long trek back to our house, and which is up here north. Just so you guys can see where it is in relation to this village. And I'll show you that I'm going to use that cow farm that I mentioned a little bit about, or rather that I talked a little bit about in the previous video. So, here we go. Hello, cow. There are a lot of cows around here. Ooh, this looks interesting. I haven't been over here. Huh. A little sidetrack. But that might be an interesting place to go. I'm not going to get that coal right now. But maybe someday. We'll see. Huh. So, we're just heading back. You know, all those video games where people jump, you know, like just any video game where you can jump, the character always makes this weird noise, where it's something like, huh, 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 something like that. You know, I don't think I've ever made a noise like that in all of my days of jumping. Now, granted, I'm not a professional jumper or anything. I don't think I've ever made that sound whilst jumping. So, you know, just an interesting little thing to think about. Food for thought. Our house is over here in the distance, across the ice floes of whatever. Don't have a name for it. The original world spawn is somewhere around here. It was in this taiga forest a long time ago. Oh, we're running out of food. Let's just eat. Eventually, if we ever run out of food, we'll figure out what difficulty level I have this set on. That's a server-side thing, and I mean, I could go check, but I don't really feel like it. Here we are. Here are the cows. Hello, cows. There's still some baby cows in there, so I'm going to wait a while before we do the slaughtering. Yeah, you can see here, I'm on peaceful on my client, but that doesn't really make much of a difference since we're on a Bukkit server. So let's head inside, and I'll show you the rooms that we're gonna try to do some interior design work with. People say building has three sort of facets to it, and I could agree. You got the exterior stuff, which is things like just how the outside facade looks and overall structure, right? So like, oh, it's got this giant column here, it's got the windows out here, right? But I mean, this could all just be an empty shell, and you could go inside and realize that there's nothing in there. That's what a lot of builds are. You'll find a lot of downloads to builds that look like really cool, like someone will make like this giant castle, and it'll look really awesome. And then you download the build and you go inside and it's just empty. And it's kind of disappointing. So I always like my interiors to look as good as the outside. So that's sort of the second facet of it. And then, of course, there's landscaping, where you make the stuff outside of the house look as good as the facade and what's inside. So like the shrubbery here is really good for landscaping. So let me show you the rooms. This is the first one I've done, and it's pretty good. I mean, I could use a little bit more coziness to it, I think. So we might try to figure that out. But mainly, I want to work on this baby. This secondary room here. What's cool about this room is its shape. You can sort of see it's got this square section here, but then it has this little sort of pizza slice on the side. And that would make for some interesting stuff in terms of furnishings. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get some stuff, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and I've just gathered some stuff in this chest here that we might use to decorate the room. So I'll show you what I got, and we can start with the beds. I got the beds, some lamps, nothing to power the lamps, but I might not end up using them. Some fence, some leaves, some grass, some trapdoors. I'd use these to make a potted plant, like a big one. A painting, some slabs and such, more chests, and a flower pot. And we might find a place for those as we continue to build. So one thing, right? This is a bedroom, so it needs some beds, and I'm sort of struggling with where to place the beds, because, like I said, you have this square area here, right? This big square area. But then you have this weird pizza slice, and this pizza slice is interesting. So I want to play to that in terms of the interior design. So maybe have this be a different section with like a writing desk or something, or I don't know, something cool. So we're gonna place the beds down somewhere. We got a few choices for the beds. We could place them against this wall here, right? Now that kind of breaks the idea of sectioning it off, so I don't really like that. Although it is a nice place for them. You could do them against the window, something like this. You could even have a third one there, really. And that would be interesting, right? Have them near the window, and then you have all this space to do whatever you want with. Space for activities! And, of course, you can have them against this wall, like that. Or even, really, you could have them pulled back a block. Because what I did with the other room, in here, in this room, you can see we got them pulled off a block, and we got this cool little, like, shelf above your head, which is interesting. And I have a similar thing in here. So it'd be cool to keep the same sort of motifs going on. And I like the idea of having the furniture being this sort of exotic jungle wood, even though, I mean, there's a huge jungle. Hello, zombie! Huge jungle outside this window here. So, but still, I kind of like that idea of having, like, this exotic wood being what we make our furniture out of, because it looks like we're rich. So we can do this wall here and keep that idea, and it would have, like, bed against bed. In terms of, like, there's a bed on the other side of the wall there. We could have it here and have no shelf above the head, which might be an interesting change. Or we can have it here and it kind of messes up the look of the room a little bit. Or we could have it, like, right in the middle, but I think that's kind of weird. So I really like the idea. Now that I've looked at it, I think I'm going to go with the beds around here. Just seems like it works for some reason. Works better than having them over here, just because they're against this wall in the other room, so sort of have it changed up a bit. And it might be cool to have, like, a room with 2 beds in it, as opposed to one big bed. Like the other one here, right, this room here, you got these 2 beds, which is sort of like one double bed, or whatever. And then you have this one, which they're two separate, but I mean they're connected by these slabs here, so it kind of works as one unit. And then let's see. So over here they're separated, just to keep it sort of symmetrical with the window. What would be interesting if it were asymmetrical. Now that's interesting. Wouldn't that be interesting? Put that there, and then have like, hold on a second. Maybe have like an interesting like nightstand or something. Oh, I know. What am I doing? I got stuff in here that I can use. Huh. Like something like this. I don't know what'll work. This might work. Nah, I don't like that. Axe. That could work. This could work. That's a bit too off-center. Let me think here. I just think maybe a block, like an actual block. That's what I was originally going. So, wee-hee, you can just walk right off that and you end up landing in the right spot. So, let's see. Jungle wood. Blocks. So I got it sorted in a way where you got the wood and the blocks, or the planks. And then on the bottom you have the slabs and the stairs. And that's for all these different kinds of wood, right? So, that's cool. And then over here we have the old wooden slabs that are actually made of stone. And then you have a bunch of saplings, and leaves. So that's how that is sorted. Can head back up. Whoa. And back up here. So, let's see how this looks. I want sort of like a bedside table kind of thing. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna switch texture packs real quick. And we'll see how it looks in this one. Awesome. Yeah, man, the jungle wood just looks so much better in this one. So what do we got? Ooh, cute cows. Are they grown yet? Can you tell if there are any baby ones? I think they're all grown up. We can head down there after we're done with this. Yeah. Tastes like chicken. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, it's a simple thing. It's just a block, right? But it serves a function. The alternative, right, might be something like this, where we have that, which is cool. We could do that. That's interesting, because you have, like, the separation now between the beds that you didn't have when we had the slabs in the other room, right? Like, that doesn't really separate them. That actually connects them more, I think. But with something like this, like, that's blocking this one off from that one. So that's interesting. Tough choices. Let's see how it looks. What if we did that? It's too square. It's too, like... Oh, we can't do that yet? There we go. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. What do you think? Does that look okay? I don't know. Maybe put it in the comments if you think this looks stupid. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to wait to see how the rest of the room ties in with it. But I like the idea of having two beds, so it's sort of a room like if the in-laws come visit, you know, they can sleep in here together, but have each one has their own bed. Maybe a lamp in the middle. Maybe a lamp in the middle. Except that wouldn't make sense with a window here. If this were over there. I'm wondering if I should move it over and then put a lamp in the middle. Well, this is actually, this wouldn't work because this is an even number. So, oh well. We could put a flower pot. Let's open up our chest here. Flower pot it. Bam. I don't have any flowers on me. Well, imagine there is a flower in there for now, and we'll stick one in there in a second. That's nice. And then, I mean, we should put some stuff on here, but we can save that for later. Next is this idea that I had of using these guys for a potted plant. I'm sure this has been done before, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now this corner could be used for something. It's all about how you're going to utilize space that you are given, right? So if I put a plant here, well, we can't put a desk here, right? But then again, will a plant look good here, in the corner, or in this corner, or in this corner, right? Plant might look good actually in a corner right here. Let's give it a shot right here and see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. Oh, and it connects. It connects. I don't like that it connects to the wall. Well, let me show you what I was going to do anyway. You can probably figure it out by just what I was saying, but something like that. Like, that looks like a potted plant, right? The only problem is this fence connects to these ones. Now, normally, that could be easily solved by changing these out with stairs, and they won't connect to the stairs, right? If I do that, it won't connect. But the problem there is that, well, these have, you know, opposite sides to them. So, we can't do that. Let me, oops, I destroyed that. And I had shears. Oh well. Let me get some more of this stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I've switched back to default texture pack just so it's less confusing. So we got our stuff back. We can move... the whole thing that it connects to the wall, like, kind of ruins my idea. Oh, man. Okay, I'll have to move it one away from the wall or something. Like over here. Like, we could put it here, right? Where's our grass? We could put a plant there. Oh, man. Okay. So we got this, we got that thing. And like that. So. And then. Huh. Huh. Oops. Huh. No. No. Can I silk touch this? Yeah, I can. Awesome. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I'm liking that. It's a little weird down here with the trapdoors, but you know what? That's okay. I like that plant. Hello, plant. You're awesome. Okay, cool. Now, I like the idea of a writing desk, so let's build that out of stairs. Boom. There, writing desk. Done. Just kidding. I'm thinking... axe. I'm thinking something like... that? Ooh. Nah, no. No, it's too big, I think. It's too big. This is a writing desk we're talking about. This is a small thing. What can I put on this side? Couch, maybe? Some sort of cool, like, chilling out place over here. Like, you chill and look outside of the window. What do you call those? Pieces of wool. Some wool, maybe. We'll see. Okay, writing desk. How is this going to work? How can I make a writing desk? So there's a start. What can I do with a trapdoor? because these trapdoors can come in handy. In terms of just how you build with them. Let's see. No, it looks like a toilet, doesn't it? Looks like a toilet. This is hard to do, but this is some stuff that I really like to do is try to make cool furniture items using just your everyday blocks. So let's see. I can't place it there. Oh. Yup. Oops. Yup. And then grab another one. And oops. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that totally being a writing desk. And then maybe a shelf with a book on it. Not a book. A bookshelf. Not a shelf with a book, a bookshelf. But where? To the side? You get this trapdoor in the way. How about a shelf with a bookshelf on it? So, like, shelf? Nah, it's too high. And then a bookshelf up. Actually, yeah, that could work. That could work. I'll take that. The next problem we're going to have is lighting it up with dark spots and everything. Because these rooms have a tendency to in this irregular shape. It's hard to light it up sometimes. I'm going to grab a bookshelf, and I will be right back. Bam! Bookshelf! What? Yeah, I like that. I like that. It could have some more trapdoors on the sides. Sorry, plant. I'm grabbing all your trapdoors here. Something like this. Maybe. Maybe one on top as well. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to grab some more of these in a second. Is that weird? Does that look weird? Part of me thinks that looks weird. Oh, maybe a slab instead. Yeah. Yep. Slab. Oh. Oh, I missed. Oh, well. Well, we'll build another one in a second. Okay, we're running a little bit out of time here. So, I'm going to go ahead and do some stuff in this room. And I'll show you how it looks in a second. And then we'll keep going and do some more stuff. Hello, we're back. And I've done some stuff. I've added a couch. This plant was here. This thing might have been here. I don't really remember. We got a painting. We got the piston lighting trick. So I checked, and I don't think there are any dark spots. I think we're pretty good as far as dark spots go. I got a fern, so we can furnish the room with a fern. It's a cool joke. And then I think all it needs now is a rug. So let's lay down a rug. And we can go, let's see, 3 or 4. I like 4. Maybe up to here. What is that, 4 by 5? We're going to need a lot of wool for this here rug. And you might notice I got some wool over there by the couch. And I got these cool glowstone and item frames for little ornaments on the couch. And I'm liking the idea of taking the colors that we used in this thing and bringing them into the room. So like yellowish and greenish and dark green, lime green, that whole deal. So I think that's going to be the colors of our rug. So you can see the lighting system underneath here for the first floor. This is the foyer. The fountain is right under here. So this is going to be a nice rug. So I have some green and some darker green, or some lime green and some regular green. So that's 12. And we got 4 by 5 here, right? Is this 5? 1, 2, 3. Or was that 6? No, that's 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, wait. Is that 6? Wow, that's 6. Okay, so 4 by 6 is 24. So we have about half of that. So we can make a cool design if we want. Maybe something like this. And then maybe... I'm just putting blocks down, right? Just placing blocks. Something like this. And then maybe like that. If I put it the other way, you end up with a very disturbing image. And then, oh, I know. You know what? I know exactly what to do. We're gonna put a like a green here, and a yellow in all the other spots. I'll be right back with that wool. Okay, I think we have just enough. So let's place blocks. I'm thinking it would look cool like this. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This yellow looks disgusting. Oh my god. Do you see this right now? Is this just my screen? Or is it? Oh, has it always looked that bad? I don't know. It's just like gross. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm wondering, can I just use these logs instead? Like, logs? That'd be weird. Let's use logs. Let's use logs. This yellow is gross. I'm sure it looks good in, like, another texture pack, but, like... Ugh. Where is it? Sunny. Sunny's the good one. That looks really good. Doesn't that look so good? Oh my god. It's like night and day. It's like night and day. Also, there's this weird thing. But look at that. How good that looks. Oh my god. And then you switch back to default and it's just gross. Ugh. Well, maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. I think the logs would look better, though. I think the logs would look better. I don't know. Maybe if we had some... No, that wouldn't work. Like, add some edges, but I don't think that would work. Alright. I'm gonna grab some logs and we'll see. Be right back. Alright, we got some logs. Let's see how they look. Oh, yes. Yup. Yup, I like that. Like, 10 times better. It adds contrast to it. A nice kind of contrast that really makes it pop. There are a lot of people out there who say that contrast can be a bad thing. And if things are too contrasty, that they can look bad. That's, I think, true to a certain extent, but you also have to take into account things like color theory and that sometimes the contrast can accent certain things, right? Like, this doesn't really blend with that, but it's for a purpose, right? So, don't be afraid of contrast. Just use it in an effective way. So that's looking good. And I'm liking this. I'm liking this room now. We got the beds. Look at that. Look at those beds. Boom, boom. We got some bookshelves. Bam. This is gonna be hell to edit later. Oh well. Every time I say a word like bam or boom, and I decide to put the text in front, that takes a few minutes to do for each one. So the more I say it, the longer it takes to edit. So maybe I'll conserve those a little bit. We got a painting. I'm not going to hit that painting or it'll fall off. We got a cool little shelf. We got a chest for whoever wants to, live in this room. They have their own little chest with their stuff. Bam! Plant. Look at that plant. Sexy plant. And we got a nice window with a couch in it. You can just chill, read a book, and everything's awesome. We could put a footrest. Nope. Nope. We're not doing that. Oh! Maybe, but in the other one. In the other wood. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Alright. We got some more wood. And I'm just going to put it here like a footrest. And that is gorgeous. You can just kick your feet right up there. and it's awesome. So let's get rid of this chest. Grab all this stuff. No room! What can we get rid of? We can get rid of this. Awesome. Oh, actually, we can put these on. Great. So I'm liking this room, guys. I think we're about out of time now. But this was fun, huh? Next episode, we're gonna see how much money we can get with all those cows and their books, or the leather that they'll give, and then we'll make books out of them. But this is nice, don't you think? I like this. This is good. I like this room. In fact, I think I like this room a bit more than this room here, as a matter of fact. This room is a little bit blank in comparison. Maybe we can add some more of this blue to spice up the place later on. Also, these walls are a little blank. It would be nice to do like a cool, like, maybe something with like ladders, or I don't know, just something that we can put on this side of the wall that won't necessarily affect this side of the wall. Or, you know, of course, this side of the wall. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody!